What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with the Destiny 2 Season of the Deep newness. And of course the season has kicked off, so with that we have new exotics, new weapons and rewards, and of course vendors have been updated. So we get a rewards refresh for May 23rd, and in this one we'll cover new vendor loot and featured weapons, take a look at some of the new exotics, as well as covering some key content changes for this first Season of the Deep reset. And so, as always, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, be sure to get subscribed for more Destiny content. We'll have a lot more stuff coming up very soon. But otherwise, let's get into it. And firstly today, things have kicked off with the new trailer for Season of the Deep, so if you haven't seen it or want to see it again, here it is in full.
The witness has moved beyond our reach. All attempts to follow it have failed.
To any Guardians listening, this is Deputy Committee Commander Sloan requesting emergency support.
I have Sloan's position as 1 kilometer down. Fire team, you're clear to descend. I am not leaving anyone behind again.
That distress call wasn't for me. It was for her. She knows our true enemy, the Witness.
Then it's just a matter of, well, diving into the depths of the methane sea and dredging up what Sloan needs.
Fire team, make this dive count.
Them we're not in danger. We are the danger.
So there we go, pretty cool trailer, and most importantly, fishing is confirmed. Before we talk any more though, a couple of quick updates from Bungie here, and they say to take a moment to share some vital information. Initially, some subtitles do not appear during the Season of the Deep opening cinematic. They also say the electric armor and amped up artifact mod names are switched, and these mods will still function correctly based on their descriptions. So just some weirdness with the names of them. But for one of the exotics here, they say the description of the Cenotaph Mask exotic Warlock head states that priority target effects will activate when damaging a boss, but this effect also activates when damaging minibosses, vehicles, and champions. So a useful heads up on that one. And finally, for the new quest where we'll unlock the strand aspects and the legendary weapon, they say players do need to have completed the unfinished business exotic quest on Neomuna in order to access the new quest, and of course, that one is a Lightfall quest technically, so it is available to all Lightfall owners, but you basically have to have already completed the deterministic chaos quest in order to get access to it. So keep those things in mind as we head into the season. If you're trying to play the game right now, then Bungie have said that the downtime for the launch has been extended, and they're hoping to provide updates within an hour. Definitely a pretty frustrating one, but it wouldn't be a new content drop in Destiny if everything kicked off smoothly. From the press kit for the season though, we do get a better look at the new Arc exotic right here. This is of course something we saw inside of the trailer, and obviously among other things it is capable of chaining Arc damage to nearby enemies. Also, you will have spotted updated Reckoning weapons from back in the day, which now have this kind of Taken skin. And as far as we know, these are going to be weapons for the main seasonal activity. But also it looks like the original versions of those have been updated and added as Gambit weapons for this season, so if you were looking for a reason to jump back into Gambit, we now maybe have one, and hopefully they'll have some pretty juicy rolls. Then there are screenshots right here showing the new exotic armor pieces. So Hunters are getting a new pair of gauntlets that we can see right here. They look pretty cool visually. The Titan's getting a new exotic chest piece, and finally the Warlock will see a new exotic helmet. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what they can do. And of course, on top of Lost Sectors, I believe we can technically potentially get these from the Vex Incursion event still. And then looking at the patch notes for the season, there are a couple of useful things to bear in mind. So initially, they say faction chests on the EDZ and Nessus are now awarding Glimmer and XP, plus they added Neomuna weapons as a drop chance, from completing heroic public events. On top of that, they reduced the Neomuna weapon drop chance from VIP patrols, which is an interesting change. Then for triumphs and titles, the Conqueror's Discipline Triumph now requires completing any Grandmaster Nightfall using Strand, in addition to its existing requirements, and if you've previously claimed the Triumph, it'll stay claimed, as well as if you've previously claimed the Conqueror Seal. Something pretty nice right here though, they finally fixed an issue with 3D audio, causing undesirable audio distortion, so that may now be enabled on all platforms without issue. Hopefully it actually works. Plus for the Crucible, Supremacy has been added to the Relentless rotation, and it'll go live in week 4 of Season of the Deep, using standard connection-based matchmaking, and it won't provide enhanced super regeneration on crest pickup. On top of that, Shaxx will have the new rewards for competitive, so be sure to visit Shaxx if you're going to jump into comp. Then for Last Wish, Deepstone Crypt, Vow of Disciple, Vault of Glass, and Kingsfall, they've all had the exotic drop chance boosters added to several existing triumphs, and completing the triumphs gives increased chance of an initial drop of the exotic when killing the final boss. So it's good that that now applies to a bunch of other activities. And there's a good one here, Last Wish weapons can now be crafted, and each week players can visit Hawthorne in the Tower to acquire a pursuit and complete all encounters of the Last Wish raid, and completion will award a guaranteed Last Wish pattern until all patterns are acquired. In addition, completion of the pursuit will unlock a vendor exchange on Hawthorne for that week, where players can spend spoils of conquest to purchase one additional deep sight weapon from a selection of Last Wish weapons they've previously obtained. So Last Wish crafting is now a thing, and there's that little boost from Hawthorne. Otherwise, in terms of patch notes, a lot of the stuff consists of changes that we already know about, such as the crafting updates, exotic focusing, and all of the ability, armor, and weapon tuning that we've previously broken down, so I'm not going to go into all of that immediately again right here. But otherwise, I will keep you guys posted when we finally get into the game. For now though guys, that does it for this initial Season of the Deep video. As always, we'll have more stuff to talk about regarding the new season and updates from Bungie, so if you're new around here, definitely get subscribed and turn on notifications so I can keep you posted. Also give us your thoughts down below on any of the new rewards, and first impressions for the season in the comment section. Plus, if you enjoyed the video, a rating below really does help us out, but otherwise, I appreciate you tuning in today, and I'll catch you guys very soon.
Alright, hold on.